Hey guys and girls, welcome back to Legend of Heroes. I want to first apologize that the sound is off. I forgot to turn it on before I started this fight. I also want to remind you guys that uh, Fallout 4 came out. I had gave the update that I was going to be streaming it. I've streamed about 4 hours of the game already, so if you have not seen that, go over to my Twitch channel. It's all up there for you to watch and check out. Loving the game. I'm super addicted to it. If you haven't picked it up, go do that yourself as well. But yeah, we'll get into some more Legend of Heroes. Where we left off, we were chasing down the Phantom Thief. He managed to get away by summoning this crazy monster. We're just about to beat this thing too. We somehow got lucky enough to really hurt him like crazy. Hopefully, this dark matter will finish him. Yep, there we are. Now we can finish this thing off. Oh, come on, Estelle. I said finish it. There you go. Phew, we won it, I think. Yes, that was a bit of a struggle. Now then, you are, I hope, prepared for the consequences of what you've done. Really now, such a lack of elegance in your fighting styles. I'd hope for better. Well, if I must, let me show you a proper example of elegance. Flamme! What? The torches. I goulet. Nah, nah. Mm, this is shadow sewing. Impossible. Apologies, my guests, but I must ask that you remain still from this point forward. You seemed surprised when Dalmore's treasure did this, however. For we enforcers, such abilities are trivial, even without such crutches. No, we were too careless. Sieg! Scree! Sieg! Ah, there you are, courageous little white knight. Your chivalrous bravery is admirable, but I must ask you to remain still for a while. Ah, my Princess Claudia, you are now a prisoner to my desires. How does it feel, I wonder? Do not think that this will break me. Even if you bind my body, you shall never enslave my heart. So long as I am myself, you will never take me. Yes, yes, those eyes. Those eyes that shine with such beautiful pride, which say I will never break. That shine is what I desire. You are everything I hoped for. Hey, cut the crap, okay? Creepy mask dude, get the hell away from Chloe! Creepy mask dude? Really? To not understand the beauty of this mask. You have a very dim understanding of refinement, pet. I ask you to be silent. Hmm? Ah, my apologies. You've simply made a very crude mistake. I'm afraid I couldn't help but give an innocent chuckle. Oh, this should be amusing in the way watching a pig wallow in mud is captivating. And what exactly is my mistake, Bard? I certainly wouldn't deny Claudia's beauty, not even for a moment. Her beauty, however, extends far beyond the estimation your frail, tasteless aesthetics provides. You may approach her again when you have learned the first thing about beauty, Jester of the Grandmaster. What? Your words are bold in the face of death, Erebonian. But what gives vagabond musician scum such as yourself any right to insult my sense of beauty? Choose your next words carefully, for they will determine your fate. Then I shall phrase them as a question. What is beauty? Tut tut, you disappoint. I expected more than such foolishness. Beauty is pride, a distant light gleaming far above mortal cares. Indeed, can any other answer even be allowed? I think not. Really, I can't even laugh at such an answer. true beauty, Blue Blanc of Ouroboros, is love. What? Beauty only exists because people are brave enough to love. And without love, without the bonds of affection and camaraderie that bind us together, beauty is naught but a hollow illusion. The prideful and the humble both shine as a diamond in love. Blah, how childish. Love is the hollow illusion, you cloddish jungleur. Beauty is an absolute. Its existence does not depend on transient human emotions. Yes, just as the flower that blooms on the highest mountain, unseen by man, remains beautiful in anonymity. Anonymity. Uh, Cloddish jungular. Indeed. Well, so much for the raw terror and suspense at any rate. I'm not quite sure what to say to all this. Never would I have expected to find a proper rival in the ways of beauty among such ruin. Musician, give me your name. Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and hunter of love, roaming to and fro in search of its perfect manifestation. Olivier Lenheim. I shall remember that name. Ah, hey, I finally found you guys. Dorothy. Sorry, I knew you said to wait, but you guys were so late I couldn't wait anymore. Dorothy? No, Dorothy, run away, please. Huh? Hey, a masked man in white clothes. You're the ghost, aren't you? What? Well. Okay, say cheese. What? Scray. Ah, I can move again. Of course, the flashbulb wiped our shadows clean. Ah, what is an astounding girl. Photography and perfectly timed heroism all in one package. Leave it to me. Even though I don't know what I did. Crap. The gospel. It has been an age since I have been entertained so. You have my thanks, my guest. You, what else do you intend to do? I'm going to end our revelry for tonight. Forgive me if I seem an ungracious host. It appears, however, that I must take stock of my assumptions about you. I can see now why the Black Fang takes such an interest in you. The Black Fang? You mean Joshua? We are old acquaintances, in a sense. The reason you came to my attention at all was because I noticed that shock of black hair and those amber eyes with you. Though his memories have returned to the stage of his mind, I do wonder where he's rehearsing. Nah! What? I must now take my leave, my guest. The true plan has but started. I would guard yourselves for long labors and suffering ahead if you intend to oppose us further. And I do intend to keep our little game going on the side. Till next we meet. He's gone. I still can't believe it. Wowee, it's like a magic trick. Most impressive. I suppose it behooves me to take him as my rival. Okay, we are so beyond worrying about rivals here. He may look like some pervert ballroom freak, but that power of his is not normal. Indeed. Ouroboros, Lawrence isn't an exception then. All the enforcers must be that powerful. And so, the ghost incidents that had so stirred Ruan came to an end. The next morning, Estelle and the gang parted with Dorothy and returned to the guild. I see. Good work, all of you. The Society of Ouroboros. To be honest, I only half believed Cassius when he told me about a secret society up to no good, but, well, here's the reward for completing the investigation. Sure didn't expect it to turn out like this, though. Bracer G+ class. I'll have the results forwarded to Brigadier General Bright and the rest of the army immediately. I get the impression they're desperate for information. Yes, please do. If Ouroboros can produce something like that, a holographic projector, was it? They're far more capable than we even thought possible. Never mind producing another gospel as casually as most people obtain a pair of shoes. The real objective seems to have been performing experiments with that new gospel. The fuss about the ghosts was little more than the whim of the man in charge, really. Blue Blanc, the phantom thief. He called himself Enforcer number X. If I had a hazard guess, enforcer is probably a title for ranking agents in the society. I'd put money on the man we know as Lieutenant Lawrence being another one. Estelle? Yeah, I know. The Black Fang. That's what Joshua called himself that night he disappeared. Joshua was also an enforcer, I bet. I always suspected there was more to him from the moment we first met, but given his age, I never thought he'd be able to match someone like that. Phantom Thief. Somehow I doubt he ever showed us what he was really capable of. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Jean. What is it? That Phantom Thief guy said the Society's plan had only just begun. I think they've got plots and stuff in motion all over Liberal. Have you heard anything from the other branches? Anything weird? Nothing that stands out. I bet you're right, though. They're starting to act in the shadows all over Liberal. Given that our little ghost fuss is over, it might be wise for you to head it somewhere else. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Are any of the other branches looking a little strained, potential Society trouble aside? I guess the Zeiss branch, sort of. Their standby, Gundolf, head to Grancel. Sounds like they're fairly undermanned at the moment. Okay then, we should head out there and help them. Will Veron be alright? The both branches dispatching Sting to help us out. Melvin and I will be able to hold the fort until Sting gets here. And once you get to Zeiss, you may want to check in with Professor Russell. He might have an insight on the new gospel you guys observed. Yeah, that's a good idea. I totally want to see Tita again anyway, so I'll head over to his place right away. Well then, we should head for the airship port as soon as our preparations are complete. Jean, if you would be so kind as to prepare 4 tickets for the Zeiss-bound flight. Pardon? Where do you get off taking the lead and... Hold on, 4? Well, naturally, you and Scada, and then myself and Miss Chloe here, of course. What? I thought this might come up. You're certain you wish to come with us? The search for Joshua is my mission as a hunter of love. Not to mention the matter of my new rival. That should be reason enough, I would think. Okay, wait. Leaving your total freaking insanity aside for a second. Don't drag Chloe into this, too, you jerk. She doesn't even want... No. Actually, I was going to ask for the same thing. Say what? This malicious, mysterious society is operating within the borders of Liberal, plotting who knows what. As what I am, I cannot simply ignore what they are doing. Besides, I want to help Joshua and you, Estelle. Oh, Chloe, but your classes. This morning I sent a letter to Dean Collins stating that I would be needing a break from lessons. My exam scores are excellent anyway, and I have all the credits I need to move on at the end of the year. I talked to Joe and Hans about it, and they insisted I should go. What the... My, but you certainly go all in once your mind is made up. I'm sorry, I suppose I'm shoving myself onto you in a way. I can remain behind if you prefer. No, you don't. If you really want to come, I'd love it. You don't have a problem with it, Skara. Just the opposite. I think it's a wonderful idea. Chloe's skill in orbital arts will be a great help, as well as Seek. Thank you. Scares out Estelle, thank you. I'll give it all my all. Well, we're old friends, after all. We're the Red and Blue Knights, remember? Now let's combine our forces and find our lost princess. That's right. Yes, lead on, Red Knight. Ah, then this would make me the lone wandering prince from a nearby country, here to take back the dark-haired princess, even if by force. You don't get to add roles. Well, good to see that's that sorted. In that case, though, we should classify you two as temporary assistants. That way the guild can pay expenses. Yes, please do. Well, I shall assist you with all my heart. Let us be off. Alright, that's the end of chapter 1. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, share with a friend, and I will see you on chapter 2. Bye.